Economist at Development Bank Ghana, Professor Osei-Assibey says the sustained decline in inflation is likely to pave the way for a reduction in the Bank of Ghana's policy rate. He explains that any policy rate cut would have a ripple effect on lending rates, easing the cost of credit and businesses as well as households. Professor Osei-Assibey spoke to ChannelOne Business.
The central bank has been very aggressive in terms of mobilizing excess liquidity, trying to rein in inflation, the high inflation. Because if you have a high inflation, it distorts the macroeconomic environment. Inflation, distort the information content of investment. Investments are not able to plan. Interest rates go high. Exchange rate. It affects everything. It stifles economic growth. So, if you are able to bring inflation down to 6.3%, that is a significant milestone that have been achieved, because we are operating within an inflation targeting regime. And so if you have your inflation within the medium-term target, what that means is that the policy rate would have to fall, which is a wholesale rate. Once it begins to fall, then other rates would have to follow suit. So you will see that the cost of borrowing will reduce, and once the cost of borrowing reduces, private to the private sector would increase, and that would, strengthen the productive levers of this country.